So while we wait for doomsday on September 6th, when Bank of Canada decides if they're going to raise the rates or not, are we in the middle of a bull trap right here and on the way down? So the blue line represents the number of sales, and the red dots are every time the Bank of Canada raised the rates. And when Bank of Canada said they are going to raise the rate but go on pause on January 2023, a lot of people took that as a possible, maybe this is the bottom of the market. And a lot of urgency and FOMO, all that stuff was going on. Maybe a false sense of security. Okay, this is it. This is the bottom. I have to get in. And the market took off once again. The prices were going right to the moon. Multiple offers, lineups outside open houses, all that stuff. And then Bank of Canada said, okay, well, you know what? That's enough. And they raised the rate again in June and once again in July. So just from May to July, sales actually dropped 42%, and prices, depending on which neighborhood you're in, they were down from like 5% to 8% for detached homes. So my question is, will they raise the rate again on September 6th? If they do, I think we're done for the year, because I see no reason for the market to bounce back. I know there will be homes sold, there will be homes bought, but I think it's just going to be people who actually need to buy. I don't see anybody just jumping in, because there's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. And if they increase the rate, that's going to slow down the fall market. And then we approach winter, which is slow anyways. So I don't see this thing picking up, if at all, until next spring. I think we all remember right here, like this is when they said they're going to pause the rate hikes because they didn't want to have a slow spring market. I think at least that would have to be one reasoning for it. Maybe they didn't want to have a slow spring market, so they paused the rates so everybody jumped back in. So we'll see what happens this year. So if you want to know what's going on in the month of August, these are the numbers. August right now is actually even slower than what happened in the month of July. Now, I do realize there's still a few days left to go in August, so these numbers will obviously go up. But even if you were to add, like 10% for the last 3 days left, I don't see this going up to the month of July. Probably we are going to be somewhere close to what was happening in the month of February. That's why I put this up there, because I want to show you how bad the market has gotten in only a matter of 3-4 months. This was the peak of the market in the month of May, and only in 2 months, like I said before, the market dropped 35 to 45% May to July, and it's going to drop even more when the final numbers come in for August. And if you look at August to February, we are going to be right around how many homes we're selling in the month of February, which means the spring market has pretty much gotten wiped out, at least for the number of sales. But as always, please don't take this as financial advice. This is just my opinion as to what is going on. Do your own research. If it makes sense for you to buy, yes, buy. If it makes sense for you to sell, sure, sell, And if you need help buying or selling, you can call or text me at this number. I know sometimes I bring bad news, but I think it's better to know upfront exactly what's going on in the market, so you don't get tied up in contracts and stuff and your house doesn't sell. So that's the reason I do these videos, just to kind of give you guys a heads up on what's going on in the market. Like I said, you can call or text me here. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.